So I've been seeing a lot of videos, want to know why is the August 1st boycott of African businesses happening. So I've prepared a few snippets for you to watch. Follow along.
You black Americans, you feel so entitled. Over what?
The next right.
Lazy ass motherfuckers.
Yes, you guys don't like black Americans at all. You guys just say bad things about them. They're criminals. They're from slavery. They are not from Africa. They don't know their home. Oh.
I don't think Africans should be calling themselves black. We have the most genetic diversity in the African continent, and we're reducing it to a skin color. That's a mockery of us as an African peoples.
White people are not the problem in America. There is a narrative that is constantly attacking white people in America as if anyone born today enslaved anyone born today. It didn't. Like, nobody that's white today enslaved you.
They cannot walk away and pass the liquor store. That when the cop pull all over, we don't have to stop fighting. I have my First Amendment right.
What do y'all feel like y'all should do in order to know where you guys come from? Are you guys doing the DNA
We're
test to
telling
see
you.
which part of
No,
Africa
we're
you come
telling
from?
you we're from
tell me.
America.
So
That's
you are still
Like, that's-
enforcing us to have to prove to you that we're black enough or we're African enough. We don't feel like we need to do that.
Well, then that's disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful?
Because you don't even want to try.
Y'all not even taking the time to talk to us without criticizing us. We're weak, we're lazy, we don't fuck with them.
The fact that you didn't want to do the DNA test, the fact that you didn't want to do this is showing how ignorant you are. That's what we
I'm
see
ignorant because of that?
No, that's
You sound ignorant. Get the fuck out.
Those of you who wanted to know why the boycott is happening, I hope all those preceding videos answered your question.
Now, do you remember this idiot got online with her whole chest telling Africans, Caribbeans, and whoever was listening to try to counterattack what we said we're doing, and had the nerves to tell or suggest that African doctors working in our country would stop treating black Americans. That is a whole crime. We could have brought the whole medical industry down to their knees if they were stupid enough to listen to this child. So now she got the Freedmen, what are they called? The Freedmen Nation. I think I heard about them some time ago. I think they're like rebooting the Freedmen Bureau that was erected after slavery. And it really, well, it was a good idea, but they ended up, a lot of people that was running it, white folks ended up literally stealing millions of dollars from freed men and women. Yeah, do some research. Check that out. Or I might do a video on it. But anyway, the American Freedmen Legal Fund jumped in on that ass. I told y'all need to start writing these checks that your ass can't cash. They said, we have received all her work information. We are moving forward. We now have full documentation and her employment and professional affiliations. Because of her actions, Freedmen patients are being placed at risk. This is not only unethical, it is a direct threat to our community's health and safety. Let this be clear. If you choose to attack freedmen while serving in institutions that operate within the U.S., understand that you are accountable under the very systems you work for, idiot. Do not call for war. They didn't say that. I said that. Do not call for war while collecting paychecks under the protections of this country. You cannot work in public service and harm the public. We are moving forward with a formal complaint. Every policy, every license, every oath, we will hold you to it. Support the American Freedmen Legal Fund with a donation. And they are on Twitter. I'll post their link in the description of the short. Yeah, these people, you got to think about it. What happened when these people came to this country and got on a high horse or got on something and thought they was actually running things? I really do believe they thought Hispanics, Asians, Africans, Indians, they really thought. I don't know what these white racists told them, but they believed it. Now they getting a cold reality check.
So Black Americans who don't want to be called African anymore, we're being divisive. We're causing division when the Dominicans, the Haitians, who else? All of these island people, they don't have to consider themselves as African, and they're not being divisive. Y'all don't even like us. Like, what the heck? Y'all know how to divide between an American black person and an African when it comes down to calling us an Akata? Yes, or when y'all want to call us, oh, them the slaves. When y'all want to talk crap and talk about who the criminals are and who to stay away from when you get to America, y'all know how to be very divisive. But all we trying to do is tell the American government that we don't agree with Jesse Jackson and that we want our African off of our name, just like the Dominicans ain't got it on their name. Y'all literally know that we are not the same people, okay? Because one of us can be deported and the other one can't. Now, I kind of see why they do not want us to drop the African from our American name. Do you know that African Cameroons are basically losing their temporary protections, and they need to be up out of here by sometime early August? So who is the real wildcat? Y'all know that's what Akata means, the slur that they call us, some lost little cat who don't have a home. Who is the real Akata? And also, meanwhile, while Nigerian Africans are being kicked out and banned from every country, America is telling them, no longer are you going to get a 5-year visa to stay here and just parlay and chill. You only get 3 months and you need to go back home, or we're going to come find you and deport you. Deport you. Isn't that something that they would do to a wild animal? Like, as far as catching them? If I was an Akata walking around, when they come capture me and take me somewhere? Who is the real Akata? How y'all go from a 5-year protection all the way down to a 3-year protection? Until you do right and put some respect on the American black people name? But yeah, while y'all was running around here secretly whispering and calling us the Akatas, okay, it looks like y'all about to be running around like some wild lost animals trying to find your way back home, okay? And y'all said it behind our back. Even when we was little bitty kids, we was bold enough to call y'all some African booty scratchers to y'all face, okay? So
I don't think Africans should be calling themselves black. I would rather us call each other with our tribes, actually, than with our skin color.
I'm not black, I'm African.
Is that not black?
No.
Oh,
it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I came in a plane, they came in chains. I came in a plane, they came in chains. I came in a plane, they came in chains. I came in a plane, they came in chains.
Let me say that again. I am not black, okay? Hear me out. Growing up, my mom absolutely hated when we refer to ourselves as black. She's like, you're not black, you're Nigerian, you're African. I feel like the term someone is black obviously comes from the slave era, but it also just describes displaced people that don't know their heritage. So
if you told one of them people that they was black, they would be looking around like, who the hell is you talking to?
And while you're so worried about where we're from and the place that you're claiming that we're from, you don't even want to be in.
You don't have to bring us up to tell people that you're not black, sweetheart.
Black is not an identity. You cannot identify as black. Black has no root. Anybody that identifies as black is lost. It's because they don't know who they are. You are rootless. I am not black. We are not blacks. We are Africans.
Behind I'm not black, I'm Dominican. It's been an ongoing joke like, oh, Dominicans do not claim to be black because their color is. It is true. We'll be like, aren't you black? And we will say, no, I wasn't born in America. I'm Dominican.
And market on the street, everyone's like, you know, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about.
For you, as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
A dear friend will be the first Indian American Vice President in the history of the United States of America.
In the country. Senator Kamala Harris will be the first person of Indian heritage.
I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop dick riding. Y'all niggas is black. You're black. You're just black.
Just be yourself.
You're not Trinidadian, you're not Jamaican, you're not African, you're not, word! You're not Ghanaian, you're not Dominican, you're not Puerto Rican, you're not Cuban.
The African Union said, oh God, they finna boycott us. And we are, and we is, and is. The African Union said, oh God, they finna boycott us. We gotta do something. We gotta do something. Giving out citizenship, guys. Hold on. They say Spike Lee, Benin. And they got this all in the media, all over the media. Benin named Spike Lee and his wife ambassadors for African Americans in the U.S. Who the fuck asked for this? We just can't give up now. We come too far from where we started from. Which celebrity said they willing to do it? Sierra, the same one that told them to take the vaccine and go get their children vaccinated, effectively calling Sierra Sierra because she the one told everybody to go to get the vaccine. It was her and it was Idris Elba.
Merci beaucoup, Your Excellence.
Merci, c'est un plaisir.
And she coming back online telling everybody she from Benin because they gave her a certificate and an African Union check. We still gonna get this African shit dropped off our name. We're still boycotting. You all are still being investigated by the Department of Justice for this. Prime Minister with the African Union. Prime Minister, same Prime Minister with Obama. Same Prime Minister, African Union. Who's who? See, this Prime Minister was Obama's mentor. He was also clicked in with Bush. There's pictures of him and Bush too. This Prime Minister started the funding for the African Union. He got pictures with Bill Clinton, Bush, and Obama. The African Growth and Opportunity Act. This funds the African Union. This is one of their first sources of funding. Okay, and this is Bush.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research,